Welcome to the Urban Family Adventurers YouTube channel. Today we're exploring Ranger Creek Distillery in San Antonio, Texas, where every barrel tells a story. Don't forget to like this video, but more importantly, subscribe today and become an adventurer for more thrilling escapades. Welcome to the Ranger Creek Distillery, San Antonio, Texas vlog. Please like, subscribe, and leave your comments below. Enjoy! Hello adventurers, we are here at Ranger Creek Brewing and Distillery, San Antonio, Texas. We are going to go inside and try some of their beers and some of their whiskey. So let's go adventure. Stepping through the front door, you will find a spacious entry point that leads you directly in front of the service bar. Here is where you will find all of their craft beers, along with a wall of their handcrafted spirits, bourbon and whiskey. Now if you turn and you look to the right, you will find an extra wall with a small cooler, and over here you will find a price listing and some of their specialty one-off whiskeys and bourbons. Looking across the bar into the seating area, it may look tiny, but it gives you a gigantic feel. You're never crowded and there's always a seat available. Along the walls, you're going to find that it is decorative, and it feels like a distillery that's been there for 100 years with a modern flair, and their decorating and art is modern and fits the motif of the whole place. They also have a watering cooler available to cleanse your palate. If you head on over to the wall that's just to the right of the bar, you can find a whole bunch of spirits for purchase. In this wall, you'll also find a list of pricing for their bourbons and their special single malt 300 series whiskeys. This is fantastic because it avoids you having to go up to the bar and disturb other guests or staff while they may be waiting on other patrons. And here is a list of the 4 specialty single malts that you'll find we sample later on in this video. Make sure you check out their specialty tasting room. You need to make a reservation, so make sure you call and reserve early and get your quiet little spot to have special presentations of their beer and spirits that are available. One of the hidden gems of Ranger Creek is their event spacing. It's 2 distinct spaces that you can rent out separately or together. So for your next special occasion, special event, or maybe just a work meeting, remember to ask about this space. The theming is awesome. It's quiet, spacious, and a very enjoyable area to sit around and have a brew. Leading out of the 2 event spaces, but before you get back to the tap house, you're going to find their merchandise area. Here is where you can pick up some great merchandise like hats, glasses, t-shirts, and so much more at very reasonable prices. So make sure you get your merch before you leave. Welcome adventurers back to Ranger Creek Brewing, where they blend the art of brewing and the crafting of distilling together. Join me on a journey right now through flavor as I sample a selection of their finest beers and whiskeys. Get ready to savor the perfect harmony of hops and grains with every sip. Let's raise a glass to adventure and discovery here at Ranger Creek Brewing. All right, y'all, so here is the whiskey part. We're going to try the 302, the 303, 304, and 305. It is their specialty limited time malts, whiskeys. They're aged in barrels, and let's get into it. All right, and here is the 302. It's a rimfire whiskey, smoked single malt whiskey, finished in bottles actually that held some Cabernet wine and
they claim it is well-rounded, single malt with hints of dark berry, vanilla, and mellow smoke with a little wildflower honey. So here is our 302. It smells really good. You can smell the dark berry. I can smell that honey wildflower. That's smooth. That is so smooth. Very good. The dark berry was very strong in it. Very strong dark berry. And the smoke was just right. All right, so next up we have the 303. So it's once again, it's a rimfire, mesquite smoked single malt, and an unsmoked single malt. It's a double distilled spirit, aged in a bourbon cask, and then later it was finished in barrels that originally held Mexican sherry. So it comes out as a single malt whiskey with hints of honey, blueberries, smoked chocolate, dates, and a medium finish of chocolate milk. This whole thing sounds delicious right now. So we open it up a little bit here. Oh, and the nose on it is incredible. Do you want to smell this? It smells delicious. Oh, I love it. Can't wait. Here we go. That's an incredible whiskey. That is an incredible whiskey. So good. On to the next one. Okay, now we're going to try the 304. Mashed and distilled from the recipe of their rimfire. It's unsmoked single malt, double distilled spirit, and it's aged in a bourbon cask and later finished in barrels that held peach brandy. And it comes out as a well-rounded single malt whiskey with hints of white chocolate, yes please, apricot, peach, and passion fruit. So, a little stir, open it up, see what the nose is. Ooh, and it smells very sweet. My initial impression, and that's the peach and the apricot coming through. Those are those really sweet fruits that I can smell. Cheers. That is dangerously smooth. Dangerously smooth. There is, I mean, obviously it's whiskey, right? So you get that whiskey sort of tingle, but there's no burn. There's no burn in your mouth. There's no burn on the way down. There's no burn in the belly. There's nothing to it. There's not even a bite to it. It's almost water-like. Very, very good. Okay, and now we are going to try the 305, which is mashed and distilled from a recipe from their rimfire. It's unsmoked single malt, double distilled, aged in a bourbon cask, and then later finished in barrels that held blackberry brandy. And the result is a well-rounded single malt whiskey with hints of green apple, caramelized sugar, and dark berry. So let's try the 305, I guess. Ooh. I can smell the fruit. I can smell the green apple. I can smell the green apple in that. Okay. Cheers. the green apple is strong with this one. Come to the force. Oh, that's really good. Smooth, a little bit of a bite. Green apple comes through for sure. So, great whiskey. These have been some of the finest spirits we've ever reviewed on this channel. These are special limited edition brews, so make sure to get over and get them before they're gone. Like every brewery, they have a rotational menu, so this is not permanent. Make sure you're checking back often to see what new whiskey is on tap and what new beers they have. And speaking of beers, let's get into our beer review and some of the best of what is offered in all of San Antonio. All right, and now on to our flight of beer, which we have the Love Struck Hef, we have the Dog in the Hunt, we have their Blontastic, and their San Antonio Lager. Our first beer is going to be the Love Struck Hef, which is a Bavarian-style Hefeweizen. It's made with sweet orange, sweet lemon, banana, and clove, and it's 5.6%. Let's get to it. Cheers. Ooh, it smells good. I can smell the clove. Ooh, it's got definitely some strong clove. I can taste the banana in it. And that is a really good hef. Now we're going to try the Dog in the Hunt. It's a Vienna style lager. It says it is crisp, easy drinking, with a bittersweet malt finish. It is 4.7% by volume. Let's do it. Cheers, adventurers. Ooh, that is smooth. Definitely drinkable. That's like a summer beer. You're gonna sit down, you're gonna hang out for hours on end with your friends. Highly recommend if you're down here. So next up we have the Blontastic. It is soft, elegant malt and a complexity with a medium dry to slight sweet finish. 4.5 by volume. Cheers, adventurers. Ooh, that's good. It almost, so the maltiness is really sweet, and it has almost like you can taste like the medium dry in it. You can taste it's good. It's not very hoppy. Very, very drinkable. All right, we have the San Antonio Lager. It's a Munich Helles style lager. Crisp, easy drinking. It is 5.2% by volume. Let's see what this has in store for us. Ooh, it's good nose on it. Ooh, the hops really pop on that, but it's not a hoppy beer. The hops are very distinct. I like it. Very, very smooth. Great lager. All right, and we have an Imperial Coffee Ale. So this is coffee ale aged in bourbon barrels, heavy toffee with coffee backed by fig, plum, and caramel. It's 11.9% by volume. This is a dark beer. So, I've already drank some, but you can definitely smell the malt. It smells malty, it smells really sweet. Ooh. And the coffee pops. So you can taste the age in it from the barrel. And like the bourbon comes through a little bit, but it is a very, very distinct coffee taste. This is the top recommended beer here. So try it if you're coming this way.
All right, adventurers, thank you for joining me here. Ranger Creek Brewing and Distillery, San Antonio, Texas. Make sure you come by and you check them out. Go and hit up all their social medias, leave them likes, follow along, and if you're ever in the area, come on by for a little bit of beer, a little bit of whiskey. Thank you all. Hit that like button. More importantly, subscribe and become an adventurer today. We'll see you all real soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you check out Ranger Creek Distillery and all their social medias over on Instagram and Facebook. And while you're at it, make sure you are liked and subscribed to our Urban Family Adventurers page and our new page documenting our journey to getting ready for the Disney World Half Marathon over here on YouTube at Fat Turtle Racing. We'll see you all real soon.